To say that this video was hard to make would be an understatement. Ongezellig is a short Dutch animated pilot made by Studio Massa with a massive fanbase. The pilot's first video was uploaded in the 20th of July of 2019 and has captivated the attention of over 2 million people. Ongezellig was and is a unique pilot. It was surreal and down to earth when it needed to, and really funny. And what this show has meant to me is something that I will get into later, but this show's existence is just crazy. Like I said on my first video that has officially turned 4 months old, holy f***ing shit. I explained that this show is voiced in the creator's language, with it being Dutch. And like I've already said, this is a huge risk, especially when it comes to a pilot. Also, this show's pilot has breathtaking animation, and it would only get better as time went on. The show had a constantly thriving fanbase that spread the show's word around, and with the pilot ending its run back in November of 2022. And then there was silence. Ongezellig was going through a pitching process, and there was almost no, if any, information about the show until February this year. Unpleasant update #130. This is our confirmation of the show being over, with the show's creator talking about burnout and just not liking how things were going. And something that people need to understand is that Ongezellig is not Has-Been Hotel popular or Monkey Ranchers popular. This is a pretty niche show. And while sad, I think that this is the best thing that the creator could have done. Making a pilot is a very ambitious thing, but getting it greenlit is ridiculously hard. And next to all the hype and expectations from the community, I can clearly tell how stressful it must have been for him. And just to shine a little light in the end of the tunnel, I just wanted to say some positive things, I guess. And that is that even though that we won't get a final show, we still got a very good pilot. And when it comes to this type of videos, this is something that I rarely get to say. And we also need to think about this show's community that will keep this show alive. Before ending this video, I just wanted to talk about how much this show has meant to me. Ongezellig has personally meant a lot to me. Not only for its entertainment value, but also for, well, kind of changing my life. My first Ongezellig video saved my channel. At the time of making that video, my channel had around 800 something subscribers, and that number would get lower about every single day. My channel was basically dead. And let me tell you, I tried. God believe me, I tried. Uploading every single week, covering every single topic I could to no success. For a while, this delusional YouTube dream sounded more and more like a fantasy. And I remember I was really upset. Like, I was making the same videos they were making, I was making the same jokes they were making, but still I wasn't as successful as them. And then the realization came. The only way to be able to separate myself from others is to be my own self. So I took a leap of faith and started uploading what I actually cared about. And if I'm honest, it wasn't really that popular. It didn't really get that many views. But what really mattered was that I was actually making something that I enjoyed. And then I posted my Ongezellig video. I know that most YouTubers refer to their big break video as something that gets millions or hundreds of thousands of views, but personally, this video was my big break. This video was able to take me out of this subless purgatory of sorts, and I'm really happy that it happened. And like Base President said on his video, this will probably be my last video on Ongezellig, because like he said, I personally also do not want to milk this show. But if this show ever makes a comeback, you know I'm gonna make a video on it. So with everything said, thank you so much for watching and just supporting me. This has been Sunday. Like if you like, dislike if you dislike, and see you in the next one. Follow my Twitter, only 2 people follow me, and it's kind of awkward talking to other creators.
Doctor, we had to remove your colon. Me. Why?